What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Diablo 3 Season 7. Today we're going to do the bounties. We got to do some bounties for the seasonal journey, so we're going to go ahead and get those out of the way real quick. Anyways, what have you guys been up to? I'm still not exactly sure which order stuff's going to be coming out, but, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll get it all out. But yeah, we're back into Diablo now, and that's always a plus, so... We're not very far, obviously, only level 8. It's going to take some time to get to 70, but that's okay. I'm okay with, you know, having it take a little time to get to 70. So our first thing here is to kill Sledge, which, you know, shouldn't be a problem, really. There's level 9, nice. Active, oh, force push. Right. Wave of force. Okay, so that does some damage too, that's pretty good. Pick up that free XP. Oh, so what have you guys been up to lately, you know? It's been a while since I've played Diablo, but again, Season 7. So we gotta play a little bit. I just finished, not too long ago, Trails of Cold Steel on the PlayStation 3, and let me tell you, that game was fantastic. I mean, I really don't know what else to say about it. It was a fantastic game. I really enjoyed it. And if you have a PlayStation 3, you like JRPGs, I suggest you give it a shot. It was a lot of fun. Let's see, what else was there? Oops, didn't mean to click that. During the last Steam sale, I acquired Trails in the Sky, which is the Legend of Heroes game that came out before Trails of Cold Steel. It's a 3-part game. I got the first 2 on the Steam sale for, oh man, I don't know, maybe, you know, $8 and $10, something around those prices at least. I started playing the first one. It's a pretty good game. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to play. Playing Skyrim a little bit. I don't know how much Skyrim will actually play, but I figure, you know, with the remaster or whatever coming out, definitely worth playing a little bit of Skyrim. I mean, why not, right? "32 enemies." Wonder if there's like a crazy wave of force build. That'd be interesting to look into. Yeah, crazy wave of force build. Ooh, first legendary. Now, with this first legendary, depending on which one it is, what the stats are, and things of that nature, and being that we are level 9, this could push us into hard difficulty. That's one thing about legendaries, is they definitely help out quite a bit. Okay, we get our first passive. Deal 30% additional damage to enemies farther than 30 yards. Decrease damage taken by 17%. Well, more damage is always good, even if we don't necessarily get that damage. We have Wave of Force. Shock Pulse, Explosive Bolts. You know, I'm not really a fan of Shock Pulse. It's okay, though. Looks like it's Leoric's Crown, so it should be socketed. It is in fact socketed. It's going to increase our damage by a little bit. No gem yet, though. But we're going to equip that. And equip that. That actually has more damage on it. Yeah, more damage is always better. So we're going to go ahead and take up the damage and move on to our next, the Hell Portals. So hopefully the damage hopefully the damage increase is pretty good. If it is, we'll put it up to hard a little bit, you know. I think the damage increase might be pretty decent. We're gonna have to get into some more. It's hard to say. So I need I believe it's a ruby for the increased experience. We definitely want that, and I mean, really, that's what we're looking for. Increased experience will be good. We gotta close these hell portals though. Get these guys in, and then just, you know, just brutalize them with our force wave of force, or whatever it's called there. Got one hell portal down. 2 to go. So this shouldn't take too long doing these. Usually doesn't. Bounties are pretty good. And they're pretty good for XP as well. Ooh, knockback, eh? Just gonna blow like everything we got there. The knockback is real, you know? And of course, I can't keep things at 30 yards because I don't have any way to do it right now. But a few levels will unlock some more passives, and it won't be such a, you know, a big deal keeping things at any sort of distance. Nice and easy. On to the next bounty now. Next bounty is the Cursed Shrines and the Cursed Chapel. Spectral Blade. Spectral Blade's a pretty decent ability, so. Find the portal to the Blighted Sewers. Gotta hit up this free XP first. And hopefully we get a ruby drop soon. Would be good. The Wave of Force is doing quite a bit of damage, and unfortunately the Leoric's Crown that I picked up isn't going to have a ton of damage, but it's still something. Depending on how much time's left after we finish these bounties, which at the moment is looking like quite a bit, we're probably going to head and pick up the cube so that eventually we will be able to put this Leoric's Crown in the cube. Yeah, I think it can go in the cube at least. I don't see why not. Increases the effect of any gem socketed in this item by 96%. Yeah, so I believe that you can crown, or you can put it in the cube, and then it still increases the effectiveness of the gem in the helmet. So that's what we're at least hoping for when that time comes. A ring! My first ring. It's not much, but it's something, I guess. Alright, so the Blighted Sewer looks like it's going to be down here. There it is. And this is usually like kill things in a certain amount of time, or, oh yes, the shrines. Do the shrines in a certain amount of time, which isn't a problem. You know, just don't have the movement speed that you would have at level 70, that's the only thing. But, don't really need it. There's all the shrines, clear. Kill the remaining enemies, which... there they are. There we go. That is all of the bounties that I have to do. It's not all of the bounties in the act. We're going to go ahead and do the last bounty of the act. I did a bounty yesterday, I believe, because that was one of the bosses that you had to kill for the seasonal journey. I didn't want to miss out on any of that seasonal journey stuff. I just want to make sure that I get it done as it comes along. So you have to cleanse the cursed chest here. That's usually pretty simple. That guy seems a little bigger than normal, but... oh, we got some elites over here, guys. Frozen. Woohoo! Look out for that. But anyways, back to other games I've been playing. Back into Call of Duty quite heavily, actually. And that's, you know, it's pretty fun, having a lot of fun with that. Actually, if you guys haven't played Call of Duty Black Ops 3, there's a lot of melee weapons in the game, and they keep adding more of them. Recently they added some nunchucks, and I was lucky enough to get them out of a, basically like a loot crate type thing in the game. So I was lucky enough to get a set of nunchucks, and me and a couple friends were running around this morning just trying to kill some people in core TDM with some melee weapons and tomahawks. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time doing that. Just want to get to the cursed chest here, guys, that's all. I mean, this shouldn't be hard to get 100 kills, but it really matters on when the stuff spawns. Yeah, so there's 100 kills, so that's easy enough. And obviously, we want to keep killing more and more. There it is. Get as much XP as we can. Got crapped on in that one. And pretty much crapped on that one, but that's okay. So we're gonna go head back to town, talk to Tyrael, and then I think we're gonna go get the cube at for the end of this here. All right, we got both of those. Now let us go to Act 3 and go get our cube. Figure we got a little time, you know. Hopefully it's enough time for the cube. We shall see. This can take a little while, but obviously we're not going to waste too much time looking around. We're just going to aim for the cube and keep moving.
For we are all that stands between him and our sacred mountain. I swear, by the blood of Bocathos, hell will pay dearly for each of our deaths.
Cube's important. It's definitely a lot more important than it used to be. You know, it's definitely something that I mean, I guess it's been important since it came out, but it's definitely important to get and start, you know, start collecting legendaries you might want to use for it. Obviously, there's some that you just might not acquire until later, like a Convention of Elements. You usually don't find early, but it's definitely something I'm going to want for my cube, considering that Tal Rasha's is the go-to mage set. So, is this like frost armor? It is. We got some ice armor. Reduces the damage from melee attackers. Okay, well, that's good. Something, you know. We are doing a bit of damage, so that's good. Still need a gem. You know, what do we got here? Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Right, guys? There we go. Exactly what we were looking for. Needed some gems, so should have some of each gem now, and now we get to see what kind of bonus XP we can get here. So I believe it's Ruby. Yeah, 10% bonus XP. It's not a lot of bonus XP, but it's something. And that's going to help us level up quicker. I mean, you know, it's... Corrupted Elder of the Unclean. Oh, come on, you know. Alright, now we got all the junk, all the trash cleared. We can focus. Oh, more trash coming in. Clear it real quick though. Alright, let's keep moving. Conquer the Khazra Arena. That's something that I'll definitely want to do while we're here, of course. Again, we are looking just for the cube here, but since there is a bounty here, we might as well do it. It's some extra XP. I don't know that I'll get to every active bounties, but if I do get to every active bounties today, then it's, you know, might as well get this one done while I'm here, so I don't have to come back to it. We definitely need a new weapon. That's holding us back a little bit, I think. This is... yeah, it's gonna have to do. It's something. We need more damage, so... There's an elite somewhere. Here they are. This is what we were looking for. There's the last gentleman, hopefully. Okay. Oh, right, level 15. So, bonus XP's already paying off a little bit. Okay, we got a new Wave of Force rune, and we got Electrocute. I really do, I don't mind Electrocute, it's pretty good. I used it for quite a while on my old Wizhard. One down. Two down. One more. Chief of the Shaman of the North. Oh, he's arcane enchanted, guys. Keep that in mind. Nobody likes an arcane enchanted enemy. Kill their ghosts. one goes down. If we can kill the ads, we can kill. There we go. Now we just got the last guy left here. Alright. So we should be getting close to the second area. At least I'm hoping we are.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Man, who knows? Who knows where I am, honestly.
Cleric of the Zakarum named Akar began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually...
If this is not the right way, we're gonna have to call the video here.
He could have been the next immortal king. None have come close to bringing the tribes together since Warus.
But this has to be the right way.
Could have been the one to change that with his indomitable spirit. Though as strong as 3 warriors, his true strength lay in his compassion.
Place porcupine. More molten guys. Ooh, glass cannon. Excellent. We have been waiting for that one. Ow. My skin. Let's see. Alright guys, we're going to call it here actually. So beginning of the next episode, we're going to go ahead and get our cube, and then we'll do some more bounties. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.